as I was saying, when I turned the recording off by mistake, there's another really good thread, and it's called Moon Thread, and they sell it in Atelier in Church Street in Shirley. I'm sure they sell it all over the place and you can buy it on the internet, but Moon Thread, it's made by Coats, so it's a bit better than the really cheap stuff from Fabricland. So I'm continuing with my contrasting thread, which is growing on me, and while the video wasn't running, I finished that little bit of stitching. Can you see? Let me just see. I don't think I can see. Yeah, I finished that little bit of stitching across the top there. This is getting in the way, so I might sort of trim that off in a minute. And now I'm just going to sew it, continue sewing across the top here to the end. And I think my patch is might be a bit long, we'll see, but we'll see until we get to the end. And I'm just going to tug it slightly across where the zip is down there, just so that I don't know, we'll see what happens. It fits better, but not too much that I've got too much patch left over at the end, I think. Anyway, have a fiddle about with it and see how yours fits best. So when I've got to this bit, I'm not stitching through the zip itself, I'm just stitching the patch to the patch on that side. Okay, so I am going to run the thread to get across where the zip pull is. I'm going to run the thread through the patch rather than across the zip itself. Alright, so that thread will be inside, so you won't see it on the outside. Fortunately, because the paper's still in, it's catching it. And then I'm going to continue stitching across here. There we go. Can't see where the camera is. Okay, right, I'm going to carry on doing that until I get to the end, and I'm going to do the other one on the other side, and I think I'll do this now. So when I cut this end of the zip, don't pull the zipper all the way around, you'll lose it, and there you can't thread them back on again, well, without a huge amount of swearing. So I'm going to carefully snip to leave about just under a centimetre up here, because it's going to get hidden. In fact, what I should have done before I snipped is made another stopper, and I forgot to do that, so I'm actually going to pull that thread out and show you how to make your own stopper with some more stitches. That was silly. Alright, so where I've snipped it, can I tell where the camera is on the laptop? I am going to do some stitches over the teeth. And this is instead of the metal stopper that was there before we snipped it off. Or I snipped it off. Now you can only see my hand, you can't see what I'm doing. There you go. Oops. You see? So let's test it. If I pull the zip round, a bit scary this bit, because if I lose a zip something, there. Can't go any further. Great. Good idea to do that before you cut the other one off. I did it the wrong way around. Right. Untangle my threads. There's the thread that I'm using for that and the thread that I'm using for this. Do a couple more stitches just to be sure. Right, Okay, so I am going to continue stitching that one on there and this one on the back. And when I've done that, I'll be back.